We all go to the grocery store. It's a normal part of our week. We grab a cart, walk the aisles, and pick up what we need. Or at least, what we think we need. But have you ever stopped to wonder why the store is designed the way it is? It's not an accident. Every single detail, from the shiny floors to the music playing softly overhead, is part of a very clever plan. These stores are not just places to buy food. They are carefully crafted environments designed to make you stay longer, walk further, and ultimately spend more money than you ever planned. It's a silent game of persuasion, and most of us don't even know we are playing. Think about the last time you went shopping. Did you walk out with only the items on your list? Probably not. You are not alone in this. Grocery stores are masters of psychology. They have spent decades studying our habits, our desires, and our weaknesses. They know what makes us look, what makes us touch, and what makes us buy. The entire experience is a carefully choreographed dance, and the store is leading. From the moment you step through those automatic doors, you are entering a world built to separate you from your cash. Every turn, every display, every price tag is a small but powerful nudge in a direction that benefits the store's bottom line. The journey starts the second you walk in. What do you see first? It's almost always the produce section. A vibrant explosion of color and freshness. Bright reds, deep greens, and sunny yellows greet you. This isn't just to look pretty. Seeing these healthy, natural foods first makes you feel good about your shopping trip. It eases your guilt for the less healthy items you might buy later, like cookies or chips. This colorful entrance is a psychological primer, setting a positive and wholesome tone for the entire visit. It's a trick that works on our subconscious, making us more open and receptive to the subtle suggestions that will follow as we venture deeper into the store. This initial encounter with freshness is a powerful first impression. The store is essentially telling you, this is a place of health and vitality. They might even spray a fine mist of water over the vegetables to make them glisten under the lights, enhancing that feeling of just picked goodness. This sensory experience is designed to lower your defenses. You feel like you are making smart, healthy choices for your family. This positive feeling makes you a happier, less critical shopper. And a happy shopper is a shopper who is more likely to linger, explore, and add a few extra impulse buys to their cart before they even reach the second aisle. Have you ever noticed that you can never just pop in and out of a grocery store for a single essential item? If you need a gallon of milk or a loaf of bread, you have to prepare for a journey. These everyday necessities, the items that bring most people into the store in the first place, are almost always located at the very back. This is one of the oldest and most effective tricks in the retail playbook. The store's layout is a maze, and the prize you seek is deliberately placed as far from the entrance as possible. This forces you to walk past thousands of other products to get what you need. This long walk is a strategic masterpiece of temptation. As you travel from the front of the store to the back, you are guided through a landscape of carefully placed distractions. You will pass the snack aisle with its colorful bags of chips and crackers calling your name. You will walk by the soda display, stacked high in a pyramid of sugary delight. Each aisle you pass is an opportunity for the store to sell you something you didn't know you wanted. The store is betting on the fact that by the time you reach the dairy case, your cart will have a few extra passengers that were never on your original shopping list. The path is not only long, but it is also intentionally designed to expose you to the most profitable items. High-margin products like pre-packaged meals, gourmet cheeses, and specialty sauces are often placed at eye level on shelves in the main thoroughfares. This is prime real estate in the world of retail. Cheaper brands or store brand alternatives are usually placed on the top or bottom shelves, requiring you to look up or bend down. The most convenient spot is reserved for the products the store wants you to buy the most. They are making it easy for you to grab the expensive option without even thinking about it. This layout also encourages what is known as unplanned discovery. As you navigate the aisles, you might see a new type of cookie or a special offer on pasta. These discoveries feel spontaneous, like you are the one finding a great deal or a new treat. But in reality, these moments are engineered. End-of-aisle displays, known as end caps, are powerful sales drivers. They are often filled with products on sale or seasonal items. Their prominent position makes them impossible to ignore, creating a sense of urgency and encouraging an impulse purchase. The entire layout is a subtle but constant push towards a fuller cart. Your journey through the grocery store is not just a visual one. Retailers know that our other senses are powerful drivers of behavior. They use a combination of scents, sounds, and textures to create an atmosphere that encourages spending. One of the most common tactics is the use of smell. You might notice the smell of freshly baked bread wafting from the in-store bakery, even if it's early in the morning and they haven't baked anything yet. This is often an artificial scent, pumped through the vents to trigger feelings of comfort, home, and hunger. A hungry shopper is an impulsive shopper. Music also plays a crucial role in setting the mood. The tempo and style of the music are carefully chosen. Stores will often play slow, relaxing music. Why? Because research shows that slower music makes people move more slowly. When you move slowly, you spend more time in the store. More time in the store leads to more opportunities to see products and, you guessed it, buy more products. The music is so subtle that most of us don't consciously notice it, but it affects our pace and our mindset, making us more leisurely and less focused on getting out quickly. It's a background manipulator, quietly influencing our every step. Lighting and color are other powerful tools in the store's arsenal. We already talked about the bright, fresh look of the produce section. This use of light continues throughout the store. Meat counters often use reddish-tinted lights to make the cuts of meat look redder and fresher. The bakery might use warm, yellowish lights to give bread and pastries a golden, just-baked glow. These are not the same lights you have in your kitchen. They are theatrical lights, designed to make the products look their absolute best and trigger your appetite. It's a form of visual trickery that we fall for every time. Even the simple act of touching a product is part of the strategy. This is why free samples are so effective. When you try a small piece of cheese or a cracker with a new dip, you are not just tasting it. You are engaging with the product. This creates a sense of psychological ownership and a feeling of obligation. It's much harder to walk away from something after you've tried it, and a friendly employee has smiled at you. Stores also encourage you to pick up and feel the products. The weight of a package, the texture of a box. It all creates a connection that makes you more likely to place it in your cart. Now that you know some of the sneaky secrets of grocery stores, you can take back control of your shopping trips and your wallet. The most powerful tool you have is a simple one, a shopping list. But don't just write a list. Stick to it religiously. The entire store is designed to make you deviate from your plan. By committing to only buying what is on your list, you can ignore the tempting displays and the psychological tricks. Treat your list like a shield. It will protect you from the thousands of impulse buys that are waiting to jump into your cart. Another simple but incredibly effective tip is to never shop when you are hungry. The stores know that a hungry shopper is their best customer. When your stomach is rumbling, that freshly baked bread smells irresistible, and the snack aisle becomes a field of dreams. Everything looks more appealing when you are hungry, making you far more likely to buy high-calorie, high-profit items that you don't need. Have a small snack before you leave the house. A full stomach gives you a clear head, allowing you to make rational decisions instead of ones driven by cravings. Your bank account will thank you. To avoid the long, meandering journey designed by the store, try to be efficient with your path. If you know you only need items from the outer edges of the store, like produce, meat, and dairy, try to stick to the perimeter. This path is often called the racetrack. By avoiding the center aisles, you can steer clear of the processed foods, snacks, and sodas, where the biggest markups are. And if you only need one or two things, grab a basket instead of a cart. A large, empty cart subconsciously begs to be filled, making you feel like you should be buying more. A small basket limits your capacity for impulse buys. Finally, be skeptical of sales. A big red sign that screams "sale" or "2 for $5" is designed to catch your eye and create a sense of urgency. But is it really a good deal? Sometimes, these sales are on items that were marked up just before being put on sale. Always check the unit price to see if you are actually saving money. The store is counting on you to see the big sign and not do the math. By being a mindful and prepared shopper, you can navigate the grocery store's clever maze, get exactly what you need, and walk out with your budget intact. You can beat them at their own game.